today we are in Prague.
And boy, is it windy and full of people. It's not gonna stop us today. If you're new around here, I'm Trevor, by the way, and that's Anna. We're the Delightful Travelers.
Just crossed over the very famous Charles Bridge.
And that is why there's so many people, but in general there's so many people in the city anyway. Right now we are on our way to the famous Prague Castle. Can't wait to take a look at that. Guys, I don't know what is going on in Prague today. It is so windy. If the audio is a little weird, that's why. We had to tuck into a corner right by this church, but we're gonna try to tell you a little bit more about this whole place.
Right. So it is actually the largest ancient castle in the entire world.
And it dates back to something like the 9th century. There's a lot of people up here, I'm not gonna lie. So there's lots you can see without waiting in the lines though. So we just came up really to see this church, which is right behind me.
So the palace has always been the home of the Czech Republic head of state. It's now the home of the president and has over 700 rooms.
It's funny because when I think of a palace, like I think of one building that's giant with crystals and all a bunch of fancy stuff. I don't think of a town. It's like a little town up here.
It really is a town. There's lots of streets, there's a few different palaces, a couple of different churches. It's a whole big area.
Yeah, it's cool.
So we are back in Old Town and we just came across this cute little fall market.
Guys, look at this. It's these cute little booths. I assume there's yummy food there. Maybe we're hungry. Guys, it's really cool. We ordered some sausages. They're actually gonna be sausages like hot dogs. We got some beer. They're cooking it right here on the street at this little autumn market. I love it.
Look at the size of this. We easily could have split one.
It's really good though. So this is the kind of thing you don't find very often in Canada at all. I mean, outdoor autumn markets when it's about 8 degrees out. There's tons of people, good food, drinks, vendors. It's perfect actually. So we are in the main square here in Prague. This is one of our favorite squares around. Of course, if you've been watching the vlogs, we were in Warsaw. Look behind us. It's like one of the main buildings under construction. Surprise. This is the weirdest day ever. Windstorms, now it's raining. It was gorgeous out for 2 hours. It's raining, we have to find shelter, like that. Guys, right there is the famous astronomical clock. If it wasn't raining and we were close to the hour, I tried to stay so you could see what happens, but it's kind of cool. I can still see it behind us. We're trying to remember, we know this, if you watched our Poznan vlog, there are no goats that come out of that clock. No goats. All right, we're making our way through what are normally the quiet alleys, but everyone is scrambling right now to try to find some shelter. So we are going to find a place to have a beer. What else are we gonna do?
We found some shelter from the rain. It also just happens to be a place that specializes in craft beer. It's called I think, Beer Club.
So Anna has got a sour cherry Berliner Weiss. It's a wheat beer, and I like the color of this one. It's kind of red. I, on the other hand, have went for this Pilsner. If you don't know what a Pilsner is, it's basically like a pale lager, usually really easy drinking beer. There's always some foam on the top. I'm gonna give it a go. See how good this Czech Pilsner actually is. Definitely my kind of beer. Very easy to drink. I'll probably have multiple. Okay guys, we finished up the beer, but as we were paying, the guy said something kind of a little bit weird.
He said we have to check out the basement, which sounds kind of sketchy, but we're gonna do it.
I think this is the way to the basement. What in the heck is this? This looks like a dungeon to me. And there's art everywhere. And really, really, really cool art. Oh, I gotta watch my head. I just went back upstairs because I had to ask the guy, I was like, what the heck is this? It's like a dungeon with art.
But apparently we just lucked out and happened to walk into a place that is one of the oldest buildings in all of Prague.
I'm gonna put the link down below if you wanna check this place out to come have a craft beer. It's just worth it just to come down to this dungeon-y art thing. Now we're going to go get something to eat. So we're back in the square because it's not raining anymore and the wind has completely stopped, and we just had to show you Prague at night.
It is the most beautiful city at night. We've never seen a city like this. If you know of another city that actually manages to light itself up as beautifully, let us know and comment.
What's going on over here?
Some sort of fire show.
Do you trust him?
No. Longer, but we have a reservation.
We gotta get to dinner. He was about to eat fire though. This is the kind of Prague I like. As soon as you start to get away from the main square, it gets really quiet. Like really quiet.
Especially at night. So you've heard us talk about how busy it's been here. We've been in Prague over a Saturday and a Sunday. So now Sunday evening, it seems so much quieter.
Yeah.
And now we're questioning if we come back, maybe we should try to avoid the weekend.
I would avoid Saturday for sure. It's just a lot of people. It's still really beautiful.
So much better right now.
All right guys, we didn't tell you where we're going to eat tonight. We're going to a vegetarian restaurant of all places, not a meaty, hearty Czech Republic spot. We've been here before 5 years ago. We already know it's amazing. We can't wait to show you. It's called Clearhead.
We got some hummus and pita bread to start. Really delicious. I wouldn't say there's like a predominant taste, but it's thick and creamy. It has some pine nuts on the top and some olive oil.
Look at the massive amount of food we just got. So what we decided to do is get this thing called the Big Clearhead, which is the name of the restaurant. It's basically a sampler of everything. We got some tofu wraps. There's seitan bacon down there. We got some pita, potato au gratin, some veggie skewers in the back. There's a salad, some salsa, pita. I cannot wait to get into this.
That was so good. If you are a vegetarian, you will love it. If you're not a vegetarian, I think it'll change your opinion on vegetarian food.
It's the best. Guys, that's it. Our time here in Prague is done already. So glad we came back to this beautiful city. You have to come here.
You do. All right, guys, that's it.
From Prague, Czech Republic, wishing you delightful travels.
We'll see you soon.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Click the like button and make sure to hit that little bell so you get these videos the moment they come out.
I wish we were just getting here now because I feel like everybody just left.
We kind of have the square to ourselves. The people are gone.
Lesson learned, do not come on a Saturday.
It's still all Prague-y and stuff though. Look at that. Ugh.